Capricorn for the week of February 19th, 2024. Hello, my Cappies. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. So this week, the sun moves into your third house. On the 18th, the sun went into Pisces, and so this could be a busy energy. Plus, we got a water trine happening, so this could be a great time for business picking up, a great time for communications. You're a lot more busier when it comes to your routine and when it comes to school. For some of you, when it comes to your job, or you could find yourself in your daily routine being more productive, more out and about with this energy. This could be a situation where you finally get a little bit more busy when it comes to your business with this energy. So certain things that you were doing while you were like slow and not moving so fast, or just basically your downtime, now you could be getting rid of certain routines at this time because business picking up. Hey Lisa! So this could be business picking up. So this could also be business at work picking up, and things could be very busy for you this week with your job. All right. So, and also this could be a great time for those of you in media and social media. There could be lots of phone calls going on, lots of emails happening. Changes in your routine are coming up as well with this energy. You can also be reevaluating your relationships because the sun is squaring Poseidon in retrograde, because you can be realizing that certain relationships in your life are very one-sided and you're not really having it anymore. And this could be you realizing how much you do for other people when you call upon favors for them, and then everybody else leaves. But then when they ask for a favor for you or want you to do something, oh, you jump. You may become more dependent upon your relatives or vice versa. You may have to speak louder if you want to be heard or create your boundaries with others. Then on Tuesday, it is a good time for communications regarding relationships. You may receive a love letter. Ooh la la. You connect with others by having fun and being charming towards them. Communications given and received convey happiness at this time. Hello, Lucas. And others by having fun and charming at this time. Communications given and received convey happiness. You tend to value what you learn. Decisions based on pleasure are typically the right ones, at least for the moment. You may stumble on good investments or receive good news about money matters, and are logical in your approach to financial ventures. You're highly social, and you may need to adjust your schedule to include contacts with other people or attending a social event. Then you have a kite energy happening with the 1st, 3rd, 7th, and 11th house. This could be a busy time for growth. All eyes are on you now with this energy. You can be more attractive, so you can find that you are unnecessarily popular, which for some of you, you may not like the attention. This is like, this can be a stimulating time when all kinds of curious events take place. Superiors are likely to want to get a hold of you now for some reason. This could also be a great time to receive recognition. So all eyes are definitely on you. This could also be a busy week. This could be a great time for business picking up and receiving recognition with this energy. You can be in a leadership position. This could also be getting a job this week. A great time for communications, great time for job interviews, or you could be relying more on your intuition and being on the right place at the right time. Yes, they do. They burn really, they like really burn. Like, oh my gosh. So yeah, they do. On the 21st, this is not the best time to go reading into situations or reading into what other people are doing or not doing at this time. Not the best time to go assuming. Not the best day for making predictions with this energy on the 21st. Okay, you can find yourself really out of sync or out of tune with other people, or just you're gonna make a fool of yourself. So not the best time for this. This could be dealing with like your own trust issues and emotional hangups that are coming out at this time with this energy as well. Okay, you can be suspicious of other people, and then your trust issues are coming out. Like if you have an assistant, you could be thinking that the assistant is trying to steal or copy your ideas at this time. It can make you really paranoid. Or you could feel like if you tell somebody a secret this week, they're going to tell everybody else about the secret. So you could be, making yourself really paranoid at this time. And this may not be the case at all. So, allow whatever needs to happen. But you're overthinking things and you're creating these negative dialogues in your head at this time because of your own emotional emotional hangups and your own emotional issues that you have. So you need to kind of relax. Not the best time to go assuming and thinking everybody's out to get you with this energy, because this could be far from the truth with this energy. So collect your evidence, but either than that, if you can't find evidence, then you need to work on letting it go with this energy. When Putin's out of office, when Uranus goes into next year, Uranus, because Uranus will be leaving the eighth house, because Putin is a Libra rising, and Uranus will be leaving his eighth house. And so, and so far he's not having a good time anyway. So there's a lot going on with the fifth house and the eighth house. There's a lot of breakups happening. So a lot of people are distancing themselves away from him, so he's kind of left on his own. Okay, so it's gonna be like that, and everybody's gonna start distancing themselves away from Putin. And by the 2025 ninth house, court, so he may actually go to court for crimes against humanity or something like that. Yeah, so that's going to happen next year with Uranus and Gemini. So it could be a long time before we hear a verdict or something like that. So this is collecting your evidence. Timothy James III. I said it. All right. So if you can't find any evidence, then let it go. For others of you, you do well when when you are carefully reading people's text messages or emails, or when you really do well with other people when you see them face to face. Okay, so Zoom, anything with the camera, because you need to see them face to face, because text messages and emails don't do well for you at this time. So don't read into the text messages, don't read into the emails, don't get offended by somebody's emails with this energy. But sometimes what happens is that some people will be like, you're not that important. They'll make it all about you. So you need to be careful with that, because other people might think you're a little bit too much when you go questioning, like, hey, was that about me? They're gonna be like, wow, you're really paranoid. So be careful with that. Alrighty, be careful what you read into and don't think that everybody's out to get you. Then on the 22nd, you hate being the bad guy in your life. But sometimes you are tired of being told what to do, or you're tired of other people using you or pushing you around. So you can be putting your foot down and asserting your dominance. You're likely to get into arguments with relatives, siblings, or neighbors or other coworkers. Accidents while driving or doing errands are more likely. It signifies a time of cuts to your body at this time, so be careful with knives, especially brand new knives, because you can cut yourself. You may have car trouble with this energy, or suffer inconveniences while doing errands around town more than usual. Transportation and communications can be difficult or non-existent, so internet may not be working properly. Make sure you're getting mad for the right reasons, though. Like, talk it over with somebody this week in regards to why you're mad, because they could help you. They could help you either confirm your feelings, or they could help explain away what the other person is doing. So get a second opinion at this time before you go blowing up on other people this week with this energy. Get a second opinion before you go assuming that somebody is doing some wrongdoings on you, because this is all about, I think the theme song with you guys is misunderstandings and miscommunications, okay? And I feel at this time you could just take that and run with it. But before you go running away, go talk to somebody about it to try to interpret what the other person meant with this energy. You could even feel like somebody used you, or you got ripped off this week when making a purchase or when getting something done. Like, let's say you went and you got your nails done and you feel like the person charged too much, but then if you look at your nails are like gorgeous in design, and it's like, no, that's what they charge, so it's like that kind of situation going on too. All right, so this is going to be so be careful with this energy. You're all in the process. You're not at the end result of certain situations. So it's a good time to question things, but don't like crazy yelling at people with this energy, because it may turn out that you have no idea what the hell is going on. So trust the process this week with this energy. It's, so it's kind of like when you're like, when you make an agreement with a contractor, in regards to renovations to the home, and you're assuming this person is ripping you off and stuff like that, or they're not doing their job because they decided to take a pee break. All right, but then if you actually go do your research on how much everything cost, then, and the cost of wood is up, there's a lot of expenses that go into fixing a home, you're gonna find that they're not trying to rip you off, they're just trying to get work. Okay, or you're not seeing what you want to see at this time with this energy, so you have like little to no patience with other people, so you think other people are trying to screw you over with this energy when they're not. So this could be like your lawyer not calling you back when you want them to call you back with this energy. Then on the 23rd, Mercury moves into Pisces with this energy as well, which is kind of like a Mercury in retrograde. So this is not going to be the easiest time for communications, but Mercury in Pisces is detriment. Mercury in the third house is actually exalted. Okay, so you can be making plans for the weekend and making sure to include everybody and your friends and your friendship circle. You can be more careful with your words at this time, making sure that you don't mince words with other people, or making sure you're not leading anyone on at this time. So you could be nicely and very politely friend zoning somebody with this energy. Your financial situation and even your social status can be changing at this time. You could find that certain things in your life may no longer apply during this time. You may have to work on putting things into perspective and not go assuming. This week seems to be the theme song. Or allow the changes that need to happen in your life to happen and let go of control, and also use this time to develop more of a connection with God and spirituality at this time, because like I said, you have Sagittarius in your 12th house. So Sagittarius in your 12th house means like you could be like a true pessimist and a realist, or if you tap into your spirituality, then it's really going to help you with that connection with God and help alleviate your Saturn influence, because Saturn owns Capricorn. Okay, so it will help alleviate that energy. So delve into spirituality at this time. We have a full moon energy happening on Saturday. All right, you may you need to be careful with dealing with the public at this time with this energy here as well. Hi, Andrea. They're up. Sagittarius and Scorpio are up. Your public image is misunderstood and takes on a life of its own, which is awesome. It's free advertisement, so don't take it bad. Scandal in career is possible, or you could feel like the other people misunderstood your intentions, or others can be feeling used by you, or vice versa. Expect misunderstandings, or others can feel misled by your intentions or by the situation, or don't make promises to other people. Somebody's scrutinizing you at this time with this energy, so just be careful with that. Hi, Branson. So anyways, the first card I come up with is the Magician card, as above, so below. So keep the energy positive. Again, delve into prayer consciousness, plant those seeds. We still have a beautiful air trine happening with Asteria, forming the air trine with the South Node, with Pluto. So this is a beautiful time for thoughts to really become things this week with this energy. The Star card, manifesting what you want, prayers being answered, hopes reign supreme during this time period. So this is a really positive energy. The Queen of Cups, try to go more with the flow with this energy here. For some of you, this could be a great time to mingle if you're single with this energy as well. For others of you, you could be delving more into spirituality this week. The Seven of Wands, this is recommitting yourself to your goals. If you were thinking about quitting your job, or if you were thinking about, quitting your business because you're not seeing results, this could be you recommitting, because either business is going to pick up this week, or people are going to appreciate and be inspired by what you do for them and how you change their lives. So that'll make you continue going. I feel for some of you here, you could be delving into spirituality at this time. You could be meeting with spiritual gurus or a spiritual leader with this energy and talking to them and looking for guidance for them or words of wisdoms to help you with this energy here as well. The Four of Swords, you can be inspired by what other people are doing, or other people could be inspired by what you're doing at this time with this energy. Okay, the Nine of Swords, be careful of being manipulated, or be careful what you obligate yourself into at this time, because I feel like for some of you here, you may not have realized what you said yes to this week, and then you're going to feel like this person tricked you or duped you when they didn't do nothing of the sorts. You just assumed that it was one thing when really it wasn't that, okay? So be careful with love at this time. Don't misconstrue sex for love, okay? Because that could also happen too, and you probably thought there was going to be something more, and then it turns out it was just sex, okay? So be careful with that with this energy, alrighty? The King of Swords, you can be analytical in your way of thinking at this time. For some of you could be definitely going through it emotionally and going through some kind of depression. You can be too much of a realist and too much about your reality, and kind of like looking at your reality closely and looking at everything that is not going right in your life, or you're assuming that it's not going right in your life when really it's going right. This is a great time for meditation. Pay attention to your dreams, because you can be receiving some messages. For some of you, you could be receiving some prophetic dreams at this time with this energy as well. The Page of Wands, I feel with this energy here, you could feel highly offended by other people with this energy. You don't appreciate crude people, or you could feel like offended by what other people say to you at this time with this energy as well. Like you're not playing with certain people. Like you're like, that wasn't funny, you know? And somebody could be trying to get on your good side this week, but you're not having it. You're like, I hate you. Yeah, I don't like you. You need to let go that way. The Seven of Swords, you can be more quiet into yourself this week with this energy. I do see confrontation. You need to keep your receipts, because other people are going to be trying to throw you under the bus with this energy, okay? But there is confrontation happening here, so you're going to be fighting with somebody because somebody's trying to accuse you of something that you're not doing, and you know how to do your job, and you know the rules of your job. So this could be a frustrating time with work. I feel also you need to keep your name out of other people's mouths this week, because somebody is definitely looking to fight on you, and it's almost going to be like they're picking on you, and maybe they just don't know what they're doing is what I'm gathering, and that they're just like trying to get answers out of you at this time, or help, but not really saying they need help, but kind of like calling your name like all the time and asking you, did you do this, did you do that? But really they want to learn how to do it, I feel. The Ten of Wands, I feel with this energy here, be careful of taking on more responsibilities than you should, because it may not be worth it with this energy, alrighty? I feel for some of you here, you're definitely being forced out of your comfort zone at this time. You could be being forced either by yourself, because you're in your head at this time, and you're very much like giving yourself these like weird dialogues and conversation, and you could be giving yourself the pressure to make certain decisions with this energy, okay? Because you're assuming a lot of things at this time rather than being patient and just being more of an observer about things with this energy. So not the best time to go assuming, not the best time for jumping the gun, thinking other people are out to get you at this time. For some of you here, I feel like you're over a situation to the point where you might stand up and you're going to say something and it's the truth, and you're going to go there where the angels will not follow, and you're just going to speak your truth and tell it like it is, for better or for worse, because nobody else is saying what's going on. Nobody else is talking about the elephant in the room at this time, and everybody is just tolerating this situation for no damn reason, and you may not be the one to tolerate that situation at this time. The Six of Coins, I feel for some of you here, you could be taking on other people's responsibilities at this time with this energy, especially family responsibilities. You could be very generous with family. For some of you, family members could be in a crisis situation at this time, and you could be taking on their situation. You could be more invested in other people's dramas, but you're finding resolution, and you're helping them solve and get out of certain dilemmas in their life. This could be like dealing with your children, and they could be going to court this week, and you could be helping them resolve their court issues, okay, with this energy, and get them back on track with their life, okay? The Nine of Coins, I feel this is a very creative time for you. I also feel like the streets are talking at this time with this energy. For some of you, this could be traveling coming up. For some of you, you could be getting a loan for your home with this energy as well, or you could be co-signing for somebody as well with this energy. The Emperor card, for some of you, this could be dealing with father's home at this time, and this could be either putting equity towards the home, renovating the home, or this could be moving in with father and taking on father's financial burden. Oh, hi, Alistair. I am. Okay. Oh, wow. All right, thank you for confirming that. So it could be like that kind of stuff happening. But I do see you're going to be receiving some much needed good news during this time period. And you're going to see life in technicolor. So this could be getting your IRS check. This could be getting approved for a loan at this time with this energy here. Or you could be receiving like some really good news. Like you could be getting a new job this week with this energy as well. Hi, Sharma. The Devil card brings about endings. For some of you, you need to be careful with those who have fallen on their feet, who are like alcoholics or drug addicts. That could be coming up, and they could be going through it financially, or they need like help with food and stuff like that. So just be careful. Don't give them money. Buy them the food, because they could be taking that money and then buying something else with it, okay, like drugs or drink with this energy, okay? So they're not necessarily helping themselves. For others of you, I feel like you're going to be leaving a toxic relationship behind because you're done and over with it with this energy as well. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear about that. So this could be like also leaving a toxic relationship. You could be working on yourself. For some of you, you're definitely dealing with father. There is a dominating male energy around you at this time. I feel like this person calls the shots. I feel like this person could also be making you feel oppressed during this time period as well, okay? The King of Cups, definitely like somebody that's an alcoholic or a drug addict. There's an emphasis on that with this energy, and this person is very controlling over their situation with this energy, okay? Okay. Yeah, so this could be that kind of situation going on, alrighty? The World card, the world works in your favor. I feel like this is a time of traveling coming up for you with this energy. For some of you, this could be some good news happening for some of you. As I connect with this energy, I don't know why I'm picking this up, but I feel like for some of you, there could be an investigation going on about you. Ooh. All right, so there could be some kind of investigation. You could get audited. There could be some kind of investigation happening here with this energy, or you're dealing with social services and they could be investigating something that you're doing, or this is something at work with this energy that's happening. For some of you, the focus is going to be on your long-term relationships at this time with this energy as well. Alrighty, and your important relationships are going to be more of the focus, not necessarily love, but an important relationship in your life could be more of the focus, like with father or somebody around you that is dealing with drugs and alcohol abuse in their life with this energy, okay? Hi, Smurth. The King of Coins, I feel you could be dealing with trials and tribulations at this time. I feel also you could be dealing with somebody that's very smart, very analytical in their way of thinking with this energy, very responsible. This could be somebody else in a leadership position. This could be dealing with work at this time with this energy here, and this could be a great time for growth. You have a lot of people in authority here. You have a lot of people in your cards this week with this energy, so there could be lots of communications going on with the men in your life at this time with this energy. For some of you, this could be dealing with grief at this time as well. So I feel like grief could be coming up with this energy as well in regards to father or father's side of the family during this time period. Somebody could be sick, but you could be taking on the other person's burden. You could be staying at somebody's home or house sitting a home at this time with this energy and taking care of it while this person gets better or goes into a facility at this time, and you could be managing their home. I do feel like there's delays in communications during this time period as well. So if you're banking on something to happen, it's not going to happen anytime soon, because I see delays coming up with this energy, okay? The Death card does bring about changes coming up. I do see Pluto energy, so certain things may no longer apply in your life with this energy. This could definitely be a time of restriction for you, or certain things in your life need to change as well, okay? So this could be you needing to change, or this could be your situation is going to change with this energy. For some of you, you could have a very unusual way of applying yourself to certain situations or helping out in certain situations. Maybe it's not the normal way of doing things, but for the time being it works. So this could be like dealing with children's services, and you could be taking somebody's kid at this time. for temporarily, and they may like be like, okay, your family, so you can go and take care of their kid for the time being. Okay, so it could be something like that happening, and they're not going to run paperwork or anything like that, because maybe you're like a nurse or something like that, or somebody with a government job, or they know you and stuff like that, so they kind of like bend the rules, or they just allow certain things to slide because there's no point in it, because it makes sense to them at the time. Okay, so I do see a little bit of money worries coming up at this time, but I also see you coming up with money making ideas during this time period. Thank you, Smurf. The Six of Cups, you can be sentimental about the past. I do see a second childhood coming up. For some of you, I do feel like you could be moving in with father or father side of the family, or staying with brother or uncle for the time being with this energy, or you benefit through these men, and these men could be helping you out in some kind of way of fashion this week as well. Okay, the Empress card, for some of you here, you could be dealing with dominating people at this time. I do see traditional dating coming up for you with this energy. For some of you, this could be dealing with business and dealing with big business versus your little business. And it could be like the start of a beautiful relationship, and it's going to feel like a marriage, or it's going to feel like a real relationship working with these people. So you could be going on somebody's app with this energy, or doing something with other people at this time, and it's going to feel like it's like a serious, like, you know, like y'all dating or something, but you're not. You're like professional people getting paid. Okay, for some of you, your past life talents could be coming out at this time with this energy. All right, for some of you, the focus is going to be on your home life during this time period as well. You can be doing well on exams, test or assignments, or if you're trying to renew your licenses with this energy, you're going to pass that no problem. Or you're trying to get your real estate license, it's a good time for that as well. For some of you here, you're a confident teacher, a great time for those of you in media and social media, a great time for you. Some of you, I feel like you're going to be exploring something. So there's something that's coming up that could be like some kind of money making idea, and you could be exploring that. For others of you, you have a real knack for business with this energy here, a real knack for sales with this energy. For others of you, with friends like these, who the hell needs enemies? So you prefer to be by yourself. So you may not be speaking terms with family with this energy for the moment. I do see you also climbing the corporate ladder at this time with this energy as well this week. All right, so this is a beautiful week for that. The Queen of Coins, I feel for some of you, you could be making a new friend, either through a business convention, or this could be a friendship that starts over the phone at work with you and another coworker from a different state or country. For others of you, this is more money coming in, this is business picking up, this could be getting a raise or a promotion, and there's going to be more responsibility. The cards say you're worrying about money, but you're fine. Okay, so for some of you, you're worrying about money, but you're fine. For others of you, this is growth happening. For others of you, this is the soulmate coming in during this time period as well with this energy. The Queen of Swords, I feel with this energy here, definitely a lot of people here, you have a lot of influence over other people during this time period. Alrighty, I feel that for some of you here, you could be frustrated. You could feel trapped in a situation because delays happening, especially with career and career growth, and then we kind of like dangling the carrot in front of you and trying to make you jump for this carrot. Okay, for others of you, you could feel the need that you're constantly having to prove yourself to family or to certain people in your life, like their loyalty, like you're loyal, or like you're there for them with this energy when they're really not there for you. So this is something to think about. I do see you taking care of family and supporting family financially for some of you here with this energy as well. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune card, expect the unexpected. For some of you, you could be receiving an unexpected message from somebody that you haven't heard from in a long ass time. Okay, so somebody from your past is going to be reaching out to you with this energy. For some of you, you could be receiving unexpected good news. For some of you, you could be going to a concert or a festival or some kind of cosplay thing that's going to be a lot of fun with this energy. The Ten of Coins puts an emphasis on money. So I feel like there's going to be more money coming in. Again, coming up with get rich quick schemes with this energy here as well. All right, climbing the corporate ladder. The Nine of Wands, for some of you, you could have a fear of success, so I would be really careful with that, because once you start growing and things start happening for you, you start becoming your own worst enemy and you start destroying your own good. So please don't do that. Do not destroy your blessings. Okay, I feel also with this energy here that this is a beautiful time for the power of prayer. You can see sparks and miracles happening this week with this energy. For some of you, I feel like you're ready for a relationship and you're ready to settle down, get married, and have kids. Or if this is not you, then this is a love interest that's ready to get married, settle down, and they're ready to have kids as well. Okay, so I see like a real love, long-term commitment, because Pluto's in Aquarius at this time, happening for you. Alrighty, and it can start this week or pretty soon here with this energy. For some of you, I feel that you could be in a bad situation, but know that God is protecting you at this time. You have spiritual protection from bad situations. So you could find that this week, what normally happens to me is that whenever, okay, for example, on Shabbat, I do prayer every day in the Kabbalah Center from 2:30 to 2:30 to 3. I pray with the Kabbalah Center, this big giant community, and we pray together. And one time I went to go pray, and I did it on Shabbat, but the section that we were reading had a bunch of it just had a bunch of demons in it, damn it. And I got T-boned. Me in this motorcycle in this pink car, we were all turning at the same time, and this woman came in with her motorcycle going 45 miles per hour. The hog, the big fat hog in front of me, saw this, freaking flew, because he was like, she could have killed me. The girl didn't know how to stop her brakes going 45, and she didn't know how to stop her brakes on the motorcycle. Hit me. Luckily for her, my window was down, and she flew right into the window, and then she flew right out. Okay? And everybody was tape recording it and stuff like that. And even though I got a ticket for turning, but the guy told them that he turned too, but they didn't want to listen to him. But I ended up not getting in trouble for it. She ended up being alive and fine and well, because when I did my natal chart, there was in my 9th house something about a car accident or something. But then in my 8th house, when I did my astrology, there was something about a long-term lawsuit. And I never got sued for it, and I never got anything for it, or anything ever happened. I paid the ticket, and then I went on my way, so that's what happened there. So you see, it's like that. It could have been worse if I didn't delve into my religion, which is Judaism. If I didn't delve into it, if I didn't do Shabbat, if I didn't pray, if I didn't do all the damn holidays, if I didn't do Anabakoa every morning and Shema Israel every night, it could have been a lot worse, So, this could be you this week going through an experience, but be blessed this week, because if you're delving into spirituality and you're doing good, being good, and you're being about God and God consciousness and walking that walk, which everybody knows is a hard damn walk to walk, know that you're being protected spiritually. So whatever's supposed to be coming at you, it's not going to be as hard as it could have been, okay? So be careful this week with this energy. And then the 7 of Cups. I see lots of thoughts of future with this energy, but you may not be acting on it or taking initiative with thoughts of future at this time, because you're scared of rejection, or you're scared it won't work out, or again, you have a fear of success, and you have a fear of allowing good things to happen in your life with this energy. Alrighty, I feel for others of you, you're choosing peace at this time, and I don't blame you. Andrea, you're gonna have to email me your natal chart, because I have to look at it. Email me your natal chart at mariemooreastrologer@gmail.com. mariemooreastrologer@gmail.com. All right, so I can look at it. So this could be, you avoiding drama and staying out of other people's troubles at this time with this energy. Anyways, I'm going to go on to Aquarius. I love you guys. If you like a reading with me or a yearly or 6-month report, check it out in the link in the description box below. Show your love and support to your girl Marie, and make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Kisses. Mwah.